Hello everyone, Keeper here. Welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program. Last time I failed, the time before that I failed. Let's see if we can actually do it this time. So we've got our Munshot Spaceplane. Yeah, this is the third time I've tried to record this episode because numerous things going wrong that are out of my control. Like Fraps for some reason didn't record my sound, my voice. It recorded the in-game sound, but it didn't actually record my voice. And I got interrupted a few times in the second one. So I tried out some modifications by adding these boosters here with fuel lines. But for some reason it was still top heavy. It would still roll over. So what I'm going to try and do is just shove more winglets on it, really. Lots and lots more winglets to try and compensate. Yeah, as many as I can fit on. just to try and pull this tail around. How heavy are they? Oh, they're not very heavy. It's fine. Yeah, just to try and pull the tail round to stabilise it more. Might as well put some up here for good measure. Just to make absolutely sure. Oops. Okay. Let's try this. Ooh. Got some Kerbals we've never seen before. Chadsby, Barlin and Henwise. So anyway, let's put the landing gear in, SAS on, throttle up, and launch. Yep, it takes off, that's always a good sign. Reasonably stable. Because I tried to add more fuel, because it was mainly a fuel problem. So I tried adding more fuel, but then it was too heavy, understandably. So I've tried adding a couple of some boosters on here just to help out with the weight problem. Whoa, that's flexing quite a lot. Got the wobble. Ooh, is that safe? Well, obviously it's not safe, it's the Kerbal Space Program. Maybe I should have put some struts there. Ooh. Yeah. But anyway, I added more boosters with some tanks of fuel. I could have added another tank of fuel per extra booster actually, because the thing is, having two boosters now per fuel stack will actually decrease the amount of fuel I end up having, because of, yes, it increases the thrust, but it also increases the consumption more than that. So that could be bad. No, we're not high enough yet. Oh man, I'm kind of nervous really, because if every single time I've done this, I've pitched around more than 10 degrees, it will suddenly go start rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling. So what I'll actually do is just pitch around a very, very tiny amount and see if that does anything. Oh, here we go. We're going a bit slower than I'd like as well, which isn't good. At least we're taking off. Is that middle engine? No, the middle engine isn't firing yet. Yeah, I could have actually put quite a bit more fuel on these stacks. Oh well, let's just see anyway. Okay. Our apoapsis isn't very high yet, so we're not going very fast, but we're just starting to accelerate more. So what I'm going to try and do is that. Ooh, that was struggling. I could tell that was struggling. Alright, we're alright. Ah, the apoapsis is expanding. Yep, there we go. Yes, hello, Eben. Don't know whether you heard that meow or not. But anyway, let's just try and... Oops. Okay, just SAS on. Don't bother with the tilt. Yes, hello. Do you want to be let out? I don't know. How much fuel we got left? I think... Oh no, on our last 2 tanks. This is going to be a really odd orbit if we don't correct this. Ah, it's rolling. No, not the RCS. I can't afford to waste that. I need that for landing. So I did also fix the staging on the last incarnation of this thing, so with any luck that should have fixed the problem that we had with... there we go. With the accidentally having to detach this in order for the engines to work, and then not landing properly. Though that was almost a success. I was just a few degrees out on my landing. Okay, so now we're in space. This whole turning over business should not be a problem. So I'll just pitch around here very slowly. Trying to correct roll as I go. Keeps wanting to go off to the side. I don't know why that is. Okay, just put the SAS on. I'll boost a bit more to get my apoapsis higher. And actually just generally to try and get into orbit. I suppose rotation isn't that important. Why have these run out? I put fuel lines down. The hell? Oh, that's annoying. I've got a load of dead weight and not very powerful rockets. Oh, at least we are still expanding the apoapsis somewhat. And we're getting it a bit higher. That's good. Let's just try and roll around. Or not. Okay, so around sort of 2000 is where we want to be. Really fighting with this thing. It's quite a beast with these rockets still detached in terms of its weight. Sounds a bit slurred. Yeah, we're still pottering along. We've got to double our speed before the fuel runs out. Okay, these are about to run out, so I'll have to use this stack here, which should be enough. Though I've also got these fuel lines here, so that when this stack fires, like so. Whoa, that was quite cool. Oh, that was not pretty. When this stack fires, these also fire, along with the same fuel. So it should really increase the amount of boost we have. The weird thing is that has completely destroyed the stages that we just ejected. So it's a good job they didn't explode and destroy this stack. Because I have had experience with trying to get this stack to fire at the same time as the rest of it was, but obviously the flame from this blew the rest of it up. So I managed to abort the landing and land, honest. I genuinely did. Twice. Yeah, I managed to abort and everything, but it was still a bit risky. Whoa, hang on a minute. Oh no, it's fine. Wait, we seem to be using one tank of fuel and some of another. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, we're using that one and that one. Okay. Well, I've increased our apoapsis quite a lot, so I'll just generate a periapsis, try and round off this orbit. It's a bit higher than it needs to be, but it's not a big problem. A little touch of RCS, just to get around. Doesn't matter about us being slightly to the side here, because of most of our boosting was slightly to the side, so if anything it will slightly correct the tilt. Oh, no it won't, because we're around the planet a bit more. Okay, let's just tilt around there a bit. Okay, and up. There we go. Okay, and 168, 191. That'll do. It's fine. Hang on a minute. The moon's there. Actually, I might have been able to just go straight into an orbit. Oh well, doesn't matter. So I'm estimating this will actually be the right orientation for the ship when we get round there. So hopefully this stack will be able to get us to the moon and sort of on a landing trajectory, so that the rest of the plane can take over from that. Oh yeah, you might have also noticed the aerospike engines I added, because the other ones just weren't really powerful enough. Okay, so coming round now. Okay, this is where we'll start to approach the moon. I wasn't very far off on my estimation, was I? There we go. Yeah, that wasn't too far off. Okay, touch of RCS. I don't actually know whether the RCS will be enough to land us or not, though. While we're going down on the landing trajectory, assuming we get that far, I'll just give it a quick test while we have some time. There we go. It's pretty much on the dot. Yeah, we've got quite a lot of acceleration, so this should be okay. Such a stupid looking rocket. Okay, let's just go to third throttle. Gradually decrease it. Ah, here we go. Periapsis, we want that to... Oops. Out of view. How low is the periapsis? Okay, let's just get it really low. There we go. That should intersect with it. It does, just about. I think. Does it? I don't know. Let's just time warp. Unless it's just really, really, really low. But that's okay. So we're on our way to the moon. Goodbye, Earth. Hello, moon. Again. Yeah, I've never had these Kerbals before. Chadsby, Barlin, and Henwise. Henwise. That's fitting. Okay, here we go. Boom. Yeah, we are on a landing trajectory already. Though we are going to land on the dark side. I don't want that, so I'm just going to slingshot round it a tad. Just to... There we go. So we can get round to the other side. Oh, hang on a sec, what? Oh, I see. That's fine. Yeah, slingshot round it a little bit so that I can round it off and get to the other side of the moon. Okay, and how high is that? All right. That's good. You can walk pretty fast when you're close to the moon. Let's just have a look at the moon. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's close. Okay, so I'll just spin round. I should have gone the other way, but oh well. Touch of RCS to speed us up. I think I mentioned this before, but the little auto-saving thing came up. I noticed loads of other people, whenever their game auto-saves, it really lags it for a while. I never have that problem. I don't know whether it's because all those other people are using ATI cards or something and it's messing with the game, or slow processors or something. I don't know. They seem to have really decent computers. Though I am using a second hard drive from my old computer, which is a Spinpoint F1. If you know what that is, it's a pretty legendary hard drive. So 1 terabyte, one of the fastest mechanicals you can get. But there we go. But yeah, I'm using one of those, and yet lots of other people might be using the same hard drive that they're running the game off, i.e. that they use only one hard drive in their computer, So it's actually slowing the access times for data and stuff or something. I don't know. Anyway, let's just concentrate on landing, seeing how much we failed last time. We've still got a lot of fuel, actually. That was kind of unexpected. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get round to about here. I'll see if we can land in that crater, because it's a nice... Oh, hang on a sec. I need to just twist the orbit round first. If I can. Yeah, I should be able to, because I'm on the horizon. Okay. I don't know which way I'm supposed to point, but Wait, I think it's north. And from experience, I've noticed that if I think it's one way, it's actually the other. But I'm just going to try this out, because it should work. But if it doesn't work, then I know that definitely my idea does not work. Oh, it does work. Good. Okay. That's spinning that round. I'll just get it up to the crater there. Those are quite uniform looking craters. I've suddenly realised that. They look really sort of... They all look the same and quite... They're sort of dotted in a sort of a... They look random, but they're kind of in a pattern. I don't know. Okay. Just get around here. And I'm going to do a weird landing where you don't gradually decelerate as you come down. You just quite literally just stop. I don't know whether that's the most fuel efficient way, but I've heard it kind of is. Or something. It might be. I'll have a look. I'll check. But I think the most fuel efficient way of doing it, as far as I know, is pretty much just getting rid of all your momentum along that axis and pretty much just hanging there in space and just falling straight down, and then only boosting when you're very close to the ground based on how much thrust you've got. Because obviously you don't want to boost too little and end up dying, or too much and end up with less fuel. So you should see what I mean here. My speed is really going down now. There we go. And there. So I'm pretty much going straight down. Just kind of switching it around there. Okay, so I should just be hanging there, going straight down. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now, because I've got so much fuel left, I'm just gonna pretty much land with this, or get quite close to the ground with that. Because at the moment we're going very slowly, but I won't have to boost for quite a while yet, because we are very high. It's quite heavy, so it will take a while to turn around. Yeah, we've got a little bit of fuel in that one. Right, what tanks have we got fuel in? We haven't got any in that. We've got a bit in that. Oh, we've got quite a bit in that, and none in that, and none in that. Okay. Yeah, so we've got the equivalent of an entire tank full, which should actually be enough, I think. So I'm just going to fast forward. See what I mean? So, okay. I'm just going to start boosting now. Oh yeah, we have a lot of speed. So I'll just keep my speed quite low. Yeah, okay, that works. Okay, we're pretty low, so I'm just going to get my speed under 100. So I think the first time I did this, I did very nearly crash into the ground, but I was kind of lucky that I didn't. Actually, we're burning up the fuel very fast. I know the most fuel efficient way that I've already said, I'm being a bit of a hypocrite here, but I did say the most fuel efficient way is basically just boosting when you're very close to the ground, but I'm not very good at that, and I prefer to stay a bit controlled. And I do really need to test the RCS of this. So should I eject these? I'm just wondering whether or not I should eject them. In fact, I ought to put the landing gear out. Actually, which way is... that's that way. So it should be that way? No, it's down. It's S. That's the way I want to go. Okay, I can see the rocks. I think I'll eject the tank. And then what I'll do is I'll pitch round, increasing speed quite a lot. This has got to be very, very, very quick. RCS. And that one. It doesn't do anything. Okay, I didn't have enough thrusters. Should be enough to tilt me round though. But you know, you live and learn.